The problem is, are you struggling to train on your own? Maybe you just don't know what to do. There's sort of equipment that you might need. You see your friends playing at academies, pros, and you just feel like you're being left behind, all because you don't know how to train on your own. Well, in this video, I'm going to help you sort that problem out. We are going to focus on key principles of the game. Ideally, we're going to work on some speed dribbling, ball mastery, ball control, ball fitness, and I'm going to give you key tips of why I'm doing certain things, and we want to work on how to progress the session as we go on. So make sure you stay along. This is the basic. To start off the session, what we're going to do is literally work in this box. This is part of my warm-up, getting comfortable with the football, using different part of my foot to control the ball, keeping the ball up. Different part of my, if you drop it, get the ball back up in the air, go again. This is so basic but so effective. Honestly, you need to be able to control the ball at whatever level that you play at, and the best way to do this is by training and doing things like this. Use different part of your foot, body, mix it up. The type of ball that you receive, high, control it. High, bring it back down. Use different part of your foot. Weak foot, weak foot only, weak foot, weak foot. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Now change, 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 change. Mix it up now, mix it up. It's important when you're also kicking it, be on your toes. When you're doing it, be on your toes, so you have more balance, more control. You can shift quickly from different area of the pitch. So there, so for example there, you take it in here, oh, you take it in, oh. Back in, different control, back in, move, use the whole area. Don't just be on one spot, move everywhere, move everywhere, move. Now the next stage, can you look up quickly if you can? So you're keeping the ball up, now look up quickly, check, check. You'll be surprised, the more you practice these sort of things in the games, you're gonna make it look natural. I'm like, oh, so this worked. So gonna work on that. So when you do a list, 10 round, so you go 10 times. So 5 left, 5 right, because you don't have the opportunity to train with your teammates. So this is why it's important to get as much touches as you can in here. When I start here, when I go side to side, shift it, 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 then go back out, outside, and back in. And I go again, shift it, 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 back out. Use different part of your foot when you do this as well. Back it. With this one, it's important that you pick 5 exercises of your own and just practice that. The second one for me could just be this. There. You roll it over. You done that. Now if you're good, can you move, do it quicker? In a bit, where you going? In a bit, lad. In a bit. Oh, mistake back in. When you make a mistake, there's not enough time for you to be complaining. Get the ball back in, go again. Now you done that, you know, you go out. Rest. Whew. 10 times, you go out. This is one of my favorite drills. What you're gonna focus on is selling the defender. So I want to put you in a game scenario right now. 1v1. You're going, you're going, you're going. Your area burn is blocked. Go back out. Then you reset. Then you go again, sharp, 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 sharp. Then back in. So that's what we're gonna focus on 10 times. It's important to also use your weak foot if you can. So there. You should be able to use left foot, right foot. It will become so much easier for you to get out of awkward situations, and it's harder for defenders to mark you. So anyways, let's start here. We're going to focus in this position. So we're going to start 10 balls, 10 good balls, 5 left, 5 right. When you're performing this drill, you need to be direct at your man. So you go sharp, 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 sharp. There, relax. See, when you're doing that as well, it's a full body movement. So you don't want to come like this and just go like that. Nah. That won't work. You have to train like you would do in a game. That intensity, replicate that. So that's why we focus on quality, not quantity. So 10 good ones is better than 20 average ones. So you want to go there, back in, there. Back in. Same thing, weak side. And there. One tip as well, when it comes to your weak side, if the quality is not there, bring it down a bit. Focus on the quality first. Once you get comfortable at doing the skill, then now increase the quality, the speed, the intensity. But first, let's go with quality and technique. So it's up to you what skill move that you work on. Just pick 5. So now let me show you my third one. When you are performing this one, again, you have to sell it. It's that range of motion. You're full on going across. Your body position is facing that way, taking you with the defender. Now the space there, back. So simple, but effective. So let's work on it again. So slow. There, in a bit. Quickly, sharp. There, move. And again, so work on your mobility to improve your hips. Whenever I am turning back, I am using the outside of my foot, making it easier for me. So I'm there, and there, straight back. What I am about to show you is so powerful. All you're doing is rolling the ball. Roll the ball, get there. Roll the ball, stop it. Roll the ball, stop it. Can you kind of go low, checking your shoulders? There's no point of you just being like this. That's just not the right technique. What you want to do, get low, be in control. So just there, you're just there. Yep, you're just there, yep. Let's say in a game scenario, you just receive the ball this side. You're trying to get away from your man to get a shot off. Your man is here behind you. You're holding your man. He's just there. You roll it there. Strike. All right. So yeah, boom, 3, 4 man. Yep, you roll it. Can you even shift now? Get shot. You see that? That's the next level of the training. Advancing it. So you're there. You roll it. Something there. Boom. There. Roll it. Back down. That way. Shoot. So mix up on what you can do with the skill. That was a good 20 minutes of the drill. Now we are going to move on to the next stage of the session. Obviously here we'll just focus on that ball control, ball mastery, getting comfortable with the football and getting our body warmed up. Booyah. Pre-season, baby. Follow my journey and you get to see what I'm all about. Yeah, good man. When it comes to training as well, because you're training on your own, it's important that we have this ability to stay in a training zone. In football, we use different type of fitness levels to perform. For example, we use aerobic, anaerobic, and so on. Here, I had a quick 3-minute rest. Here, I want you to work aerobically. So this is why it's more of like a circuit setup. So we're gonna do this literally 10 times. This drill will target you to work on your fitness, your ball control, your speed dribbling, and it's like killing 4 birds with 1 stone. Anyways, we're gonna go again. It's the basic stuff, but can you now keep it moving, in and out, then drive forward, slow, relax, then back again, then back in, relax, get used to the ball. It's meant to get you tired. There, use different part of your foot. Then back in, you rest. From there, it's a quick sprint. Attack the space. Then there, now can you slow down? Now 1v1. at pace, be direct at your man. Once you get in, you go in the box. Can you sort out your feet to get a shot off, for example, game scenario? So in there, work on it. Can you also keep the ball when you're tired? It's very important. Then once you get here, rest. Then go again. To replicate game intensity and make it more realistic, once you finish one set, rest for about 45 seconds, then go again. Replicate that intensity. You should feel a bit tired, you should feel heavy by the end of this main session here. Then again, it depends on your fitness level. So in here as well, you can change it up. You can just go inside like this, tapping the ball up, tapping the ball up, tapping the ball up, tapping the ball up, so on. Oh my God, finish strong, finish strong. There, 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 there. In a bit, and we're going. Nice. Moving. Okay, this is not the best one so far. But it's part of the training. It's natural, right? We make our mistakes here. So when we go out there, we're used to this sort of things. Rest. When you make mistakes, start back. You're only cheating yourself. When we're training, it's not just physical, it's mentally. Obviously, I like to show you what it's like, and that's not my best one, but I know that I'm honest with myself. So next one, I'm gonna do better. I'm saying it like that so my brain picks it up like, yo, fix up, let's go again, do it properly. And yeah man, people tell me you should cut out all the bad things that you do in your videos. Bro, I'm not going to do that. It's not realistic. I want you to see that. Look, I make mistakes, man. I'm human, I'm normal. You all make mistakes, but let's train right. It's all right, man. We go again. I feel like I'm working at my max, so this is good. This one is going to be very intense. For me, here I like to start the session when I am tired. There's no point of me doing it when I'm fresh. This is why I can separate myself with other people. To start off my session, just pay attention. Basics, start jumps. 1, 2, 10, then back with the ball. I'm going to dribble at every single cone. Stop it dead, start the cone, opposite. Then again, 1, 2, 3, 10. Then you're gonna rest. It's about 40 seconds work, then rest for 40 seconds. Obviously there in football, we do a lot of agility, so this is why I'm going there to replicate what we would do in a game. And it's also like injury prevention. Kindness, 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 9, 10. honestly, that one's a burner. I am still focusing on quality, keeping the ball close to me, getting low to navigate through the cones. Like always, it's important that whenever we are training, we have to replicate these sort of things quite frequently. So don't be thinking, oh, just train once a week, that's enough. Nah, do this at least twice a week. Twice. Obviously, the second part that was quite hard. If that's too hard for you, go it out. I believe I am advanced with my training, so this is just an idea of how I train. You can still do the same thing, but reduce your intensity. Instead of you going 100 miles an hour like me, go about 60-70%. 80% is the minimum to see a good sort of results with your training. As long as you are in a training zone and you are gradually improving and increasing the intensity or the workload or the frequency of your training, you will see a result. But like always, you have to be consistent with your training. Train at this once, it's alright, but twice, 3 times a week will help you a lot. Bro, look, if this is your first time on my channel, make sure you subscribe, alright? This is part of my pre-season. I will see you until the next one. Bye bye, I'm out. Subscribe, where you going? Subscribe, man.